Hi everyone and welcome back to the Organized Notebook. In this video, we'll be going briefly over each database type in Notion. If you'd like, you can follow along with your own Notion page. Let's get started. So let's try typing /database and you'll see all the possibilities for databases. There's table view, board view, gallery view, list view, calendar view, and timeline view. And you can also link a view of a database, but we won't go into that today. So let's start with table view. So just click table view and we will be adding a new database. And you'll see that this is a very simple table. You can add your own properties here. And additionally, you can calculate things at the end. For example, none, count all, count values, count unique values, count empty, count not empty, percent not empty. So table views are great for numerical values or when you need to calculate across all your data. So the next thing we're going to look at now is board view. So you can switch from database to database in the same data set by just clicking a different layout. So now this table that we have is going to turn into a board. So let's just click board view. And right now it doesn't make too much sense. So with a board view database, what's very important, of course you don't always have to do this, but it's nice when you add a property which is the status. So when you add a status, and then you go to the three dots here, and then you group by status, you'll see that now it resembles more of a basic Kanban board. So you can drag items from not started, in progress to done, and so on. So this is great for managing tasks. Then next we have the timeline view. So if you click timeline, this is gonna now switch to timeline view. And now you'll notice that there are 3 items with no date because we have 3 data entries and none of them have a date property. So when you have timeline database, it must have a date because it's a timeline. So let's click into here and we'll create item 1. And then we can make another one, item 2, and another one, item 3. So let's say that you have 3 different tasks and all of them are related to each other. Then actually what you can do is to link them using these arrows. And this is actually a relatively new feature, but you can actually add dependencies. So if you turn on dependencies, and let's say you put another one here, the arrow. Now this cannot be completed until this is done. So let's say that this task is taking longer and you have to move it, then this automatically moves and it does things like avoid the weekends. So this is really good when you have certain tasks that are all leading to a certain goal. And you can even change the layout by hours, day, week, by week, month, quarter, year. And if you click one, you also notice that there is a date with start and end date. And you're also able to include the time if you'd like. So that's timeline. Now we'll change this timeline database into calendar. So now this is what it looks like as a calendar. So all of our items are now on calendar as dates. So this is a basic database if you just want to add items based on date. So you can just think of it as any other calendar, and it works very well as a personal calendar as well. So if we next go from calendar to list, we should see 6 items because we had those 3 data points that had no date to them. So now we have 6 datas and they're all just pages with no other information. You can choose to show other details, but the best part about list view is, as the name suggests, it's really just a list. So if you want a list of pages, this is your go-to database. Next, we have gallery view, which is one of our favorites because it allows you to make more aesthetic or visual based designs. So if we click gallery view, now you'll see all of these 6 ones turned into boxes. And right now they're empty because usually you should go to the 3 dots here and then click the layout gallery and then click card preview page cover. So this way, whatever cover photo you choose for these pages are going to show up as images. So let's go ahead and click page cover, and then you can click one of these and add a cover photo. And now you have a picture here. And so this is great for visualizing your data. So these are all of the basic database options in Notion, and of course each of them have their own intricacies that we didn't really go over this time, but we hope that you gain some knowledge about the basic uses of each type, and this is a good beginning introduction to Notion databases, and we hope that you'll join us in the next one.